Hey guys, welcome back to the Blade Bloodhound. Tonight we're going to look at a knife that I picked up at a local flea market. So I find a lot of knives at flea markets, and flea markets are dangerous for knife collectors, especially people like me, because when I go through and I see something and it is a deal, whether I need it or not, sometimes I'll say, you know what, I can't leave that for that kind of price. And I just end up getting it. So more than likely, I probably have, I don't know how many of these I have already, but this is one I picked up. You know, sometimes you do it, you just have to. But I was at the flea market goofing off as usual, and my buddy didn't get to go with me that day. And usually if he goes with me, I'll sucker him into buying all this stuff, and I'll just sit back and watch and feel good. But he wasn't with me, so I had to take charge and just buy everything that I saw at a great deal. But I saw this old timer. It is a 125 OT with the liner lock hunting knife. I picked it up. I figured the guy would say some crazy price, and I would say, thank you, that's cool, or walk away. No, not my luck. This guy said, $12. What can you do? You have to get it. I mean, the sheath's worth $12. Come on, people. So I just had to do it. So I got it, and anyway, it was sitting down here. I'm doing some videos tonight, and I thought, you know what? Let's throw this one in there. So I really haven't cleaned it up. I did smear a little oil when I got it on the Delrin, because the Delrin was a little dull. You know how Delrin, well, some of you may know, but a lot of older knives, sometimes the Delrin will get a dull look to it. You can get some 3-in-1 oil or mineral oil, whatever kind of oil you want to use, and just lightly coat it. It'll kind of bring back that color, get it back, get that ashy look away, I guess you could say. But it was a cool knife. I just picked it up, thought what the heck. So let's do a video on it. We're going to go to the table and talk about it, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, we are back at the table. It's funny, I always say that. It's a buffet we have here in the kitchen, and I just use it for I don't know, just my tripod fits on it easy, makes it easy for me to do my video. But I was at the flea market loafering, like I was telling you. I went by this guy's booth. He didn't have this out here. So I went by and I looked at everything, and then right before I left, I said, you know what, I have nothing else to do. I'm gonna walk back through. I walked back through, and sure enough, there it was. So I got it out, started looking at it with no intentions of buying. But when I saw it, I said, you know what? It's a good looking one. It's in pretty decent shape. And I said, well, he'll want a fortune for it, so let's just see what he says. And so I asked him, and lo and behold, he said $12. So guess where it came? Back to my house. But it's got the Delrin handle, like all the old timers. It's got a lanyard hole, which is cool. Single blade hunting knife. Let's see. It's got some snap to it. I really haven't cleaned it, but I probably should. Has the liner lock there. You can see the liner lock is really, really good. It pops right in there and locks it up tight. I mean, it's a very tight knife. The blade had not had a lot of use. I mean, it's got some use, but I mean, it's pretty full. It was definitely worth it. And let's check his tang stamp out here. This new tripod's got me thrown off a little bit. Schrade USA 12 or 125 OT. I almost said 1250. About lost it there. But very cool knife. Good size. I like how it has the handle, how it kind of sweeps up and sweeps down. Gives a good feel in your hand. Here's the back side of the blade. Now these old carbon steel Schrades, these USA ones, and whenever you look at a knife, that is one thing to tell you. So if you're ever out at the flea market or anywhere, well, the snap wasn't that great there, but I bet it will with some oil. It has a little bit. It still pops a little bit. But when you're out at the flea market, you'll see old timers all the time. Sometimes you'll see some and you're like, wow, that's gonna be a good one. You'll open it up it'll only say Schrade here. The reason is it's a China-made Schrade. So if it just says Schrade and that's all it says, it don't say USA, and that 125OT is listed on the back here, you're looking at a China-made Schrade, which I'm sure they're fine, not knocking on them, not really bagging on them or anything, but, you know, if I want one, you know, I want one that's a USA made old one. So for example, if I'd have went to this guy and said, how much do you have on this knife? And he said, give me $12, and it was the China version, I probably would have not bought it. I probably really wouldn't. I probably would have said, ah, man, I'm good. But a big size hunting knife. It's funny because I have all these hunting knives and I'm not a hunter, but my buddy collects Schrades, and I sent it to him as soon as I bought it. Sent him a picture. He was out hunting that day. So that's the thing about hunters. When they start getting in the hunting season, they don't want to hunt knives. So anyway, I was picking on them and just sent it to him. I said, man, look what you missed out on. If you'd have been there, I'd have suckered you into buying this, and I could have just bought whatever else I bought that day. Actually, I'm gonna do a video after, well, I'll do a video in the next day or so after this of another knife I bought there that I just was a great deal and didn't want to pass up on. Now the centering on this, which, okay, so liner locks, the way they work, see how the blade's really not centered anyway? If you look there, you see how the blade is far to the show side? So that's why when you look at it like this, you're like, well, wait a minute, that blade's not centered. Well, that's because that blade is up against this huge liner lock here, all the way against the bolster, and it goes straight down. So, you know, if somebody says, oh, that one's not centered, well, it probably won't ever be because it's a liner lock. That's why when this liner pops over, pops right in place. Press it down, release the lock, ready to roll. But a cool knife. I don't think anyone that watches my channel, well, I don't know, I shouldn't say that, but if you watch this channel or any knife channel and you saw this for $12 at the flea market, surely you would pick it up. I mean, let me know. Tell me what you think in the comments. I mean, if you didn't, I would worry about you. No, I'm just kidding. But I would wonder why you wouldn't. I mean, the sheath is very well made. It's a leather sheath, old timer sheath, it's the one that came with it. I mean, so that right there, if I'd have seen this sheath laying there for $5, I would have bought it. Not even, you know, just because it's a sheath, it's an old timer, and it's an older one. I could tell the leather was really nice. So, I mean, the sheath alone would have been $5 to me. So when they said 12 for everything, I had to get it. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be doing a bunch more coming up, so keep watching. If you hadn't hit that subscribe button, hit it. Also, you can always email me at bladebloodhound@gmail.com. I comment on every comment I get. Well, I shouldn't say I comment, but I'll put a like. You know, if you just say nice knife, I'm not going to write you a book. But if you have a question or something and you put a question on the comments, I will answer it. If you want to email me any questions, I'll answer that as well. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great night. Until next time, we'll see you later.